The African Union has joined other organizations in condemning the murder of a senior Kenyan Electoral Commission official. AU electoral observers in Kenya urged authorities to carry out full investigations into the murder and bring justice to those responsible. Kenyan police have reportedly arrested 3 people in connection with the killing of the Electoral Commission official and his female companion. Police have also provided details of the movements of Christopher Msando before his death. Msando was the head of Kenya's Independent Elections and Boundaries Commission Information Communications and Technology. On Tuesday, members of the Kenyan civil society held protests in Nairobi to demand speedy investigations into the murder. Well, for more on that story and other election-related issues, we're joined live on the line from Nairobi, Kenya, by our East African correspondent, Sarah Kimani. Good afternoon, Sarah. Always a pleasure chatting to us. An interesting turn of events regarding Msando. What's the status of that investigation right now?
Well, investigations are still going on. What we know is that police are holding 3 people who they have been questioning over his disappearance and eventual murder. And also they have spoken to the parents of the girl who was with Mr. Msando before he died. They have also spoken to his wife, a water vendor, and also a watchman in an area, an apartment that he visited before he disappeared.
Sarah, speak to us. What kind of impact has this murder had on the public consciousness of ordinary Kenyans? We know protests have been held.
Well, there's been anger, there's been shock, and also a sense of, people despondency. And the anger shock was shown yesterday when members of the civil society poured onto the streets to demonstrate and demand that electoral commissioners, the remaining electoral commissioners, are provided adequate security, but also that investigations into the murder of Mr. Msando are done speedily and that a conclusion happens very soon, and those responsible for the murder are brought to book. But one of the things that came out is that the civil society is actually pointing fingers at state agencies, saying that the way the murder happened is so reminiscent, is so similar to other murders of prominent Kenyans which have happened. And so they were saying that they are doubtful that anything will come out of the investigations, the much-hyped investigations by the police.
Speak to us of readiness when it comes to voting. Are preparations on track for the elections?
Well, Mr. Msando, his impact is that he was in charge of the voter tally and transmission system. This time Kenya is very careful to ensure that the voter tally system and the transmission is all electronic. And so he was key in that. He was the center. However, yesterday when we spoke to the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, he said that even though Mr. Msando was in the midst of that, it will not affect the voter tallying and transmission of the final results. And we had the Electoral Commission today doing a dry run of how the elections the results will be transmitted. Also now, the ballot papers have all arrived in the country. We expect distribution to the far-flung areas to begin later tonight, and that exercise will continue until probably Sunday, because the election happens on Tuesday next week.
Sarah Kimani on the line to us there from Nairobi in Kenya.